That powerful 10-ingredient mix for instant blood flow boost and artery clearing is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, yet every 36 seconds someone dies from preventable heart disease. I'm Dr. Grace Miller, and after 25 years of cardiovascular medicine, I've watched patients transform their circulation using ingredients they already own. But here's what most people get dangerously wrong first. The first mistake I see destroying people's chances of real results is reaching for that convenient little jar of garlic powder instead of using fresh, properly prepared garlic cloves. It seems like such a small difference, but this single choice can mean the difference between transformation and frustration. Many patients come to me after months of faithfully sprinkling garlic powder on their food, taking garlic supplements, or even swallowing garlic capsules, wondering why their circulation hasn't improved and their energy remains low. They're doing everything they think is right, yet they're missing the most critical step that activates garlic's true healing power. Here's what most people don't understand about garlic. The compound responsible for cardiovascular benefits isn't actually present in whole garlic cloves. It's called allicin, and it only forms when garlic is physically damaged and exposed to air. When you crush fresh garlic, you break down cell walls and allow an enzyme called alliinase to convert alliin into allicin. This chemical reaction takes about 10 minutes to complete, which is why timing matters so much. Garlic powder, even the highest quality versions, has already lost most of its allicin potential during processing and storage. Those convenient pills and capsules, they're often designed to dissolve in your stomach, completely bypassing the crushing step that creates the healing compounds your arteries desperately need. The physical consequences of missing this preparation step are significant. Without active allicin, you're not getting the natural vasodilation that helps open your blood vessels. Your blood pressure remains elevated, your circulation stays sluggish, and that chronic inflammation in your arterial walls continues unchecked. Many people notice their hands and feet stay cold, they feel winded after minimal exertion, and their energy never fully returns. The emotional toll is just as real. There's a deep frustration that comes from believing you're doing everything right for your health, only to see no meaningful change. I've watched people lose confidence in natural approaches entirely because they unknowingly sabotage their own efforts from day one. The solution is simpler than you might think, but it requires breaking some ingrained habits. Take 2 to 3 fresh garlic cloves and crush them completely using the flat side of a knife or a garlic press. Don't skip this step. Let the crushed garlic sit exposed to air for exactly 10 minutes while you prepare the other ingredients. This waiting period is when the magic happens, when ordinary garlic transforms into a powerful cardiovascular medicine. Only then should you add it to your morning tonic, and always consume it on an empty stomach for maximum absorption. Yes, the taste is strong and the smell lingers, but remember that fresh, properly activated garlic can reduce blood pressure as effectively as some medications, help reverse arterial plaque buildup, and restore circulation that's been compromised for years. But even when you get the garlic preparation perfect, there's a second ingredient that most people are taking in completely the wrong form, unknowingly blocking its circulation-boosting benefits before they can take effect. When it comes to ginger, the second critical mistake revolves around convenience over effectiveness. Walk into any health store and you'll find rows of ginger capsules, dried ginger powders, and standardized extracts, all promising the same benefits as fresh ginger root. The marketing makes it sound equivalent, but the biochemistry tells a completely different story. I frequently observe a pattern in my practice where people report minimal results from ginger supplements, then experience dramatic improvements when they switch to fresh root. The difference isn't subtle. It's often the difference between continued sluggish circulation and feeling genuinely energized again. Yet most people never make this connection because they assume all forms of ginger work the same way. The science behind this difference lies in ginger's active compounds, particularly gingerol and its related molecules. Fresh ginger contains high levels of 6-gingerol, 8-gingerol, and 10-gingerol, which are responsible for ginger's circulation boosting and anti-inflammatory effects. These compounds are volatile and heat-sensitive, meaning they begin degrading the moment ginger is dried, processed, or stored for extended periods. When ginger is dried and powdered for capsules, much of the gingerol converts to shogols and zingerone, compounds that retain some medicinal properties but lose much of ginger's immediate circulatory impact. Even worse, many commercial ginger products are standardized for total gingerol content without distinguishing between active and degraded forms, creating a false sense of potency. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that fresh ginger showed significantly higher anti-inflammatory activity compared to dried forms, with fresh ginger demonstrating up to 3 times more potent effects on circulation markers. The study also revealed that the bioavailability of active compounds drops substantially when ginger is processed and encapsulated. Without these active gingerols working in your system, several things happen that directly impact your cardiovascular health. Your blood vessels don't receive the natural relaxation signals that improve circulation. The chronic inflammation that damages arterial walls continues unchecked. Your blood maintains higher viscosity, making your heart work harder to pump it through your system. Physically, this translates to persistent cold hands and feet, ongoing fatigue that rest doesn't resolve, and that foggy-headed feeling that makes concentration difficult. Many people also notice digestive sluggishness and joint stiffness that fresh ginger typically addresses quite effectively. The emotional consequences compound these physical symptoms. There's a particular frustration that comes from faithfully taking supplements while seeing no meaningful improvement. People begin questioning whether natural approaches work at all, often abandoning beneficial practices right before they might have seen results with the correct form. The solution requires embracing fresh ginger in its most potent form. Use approximately 1 inch of fresh ginger root, peeled and grated or finely sliced. The key is exposing as much surface area as possible to maximize the release of active compounds. Add this fresh ginger to warm water and let it steep for at least 10 minutes before consuming. For maximum circulation benefits, consume this fresh ginger preparation on an empty stomach, ideally as part of your morning routine. The warmth helps with absorption, while the empty stomach ensures rapid delivery to your bloodstream. Some people find the taste intense initially, but most adjust within a few days and often come to crave that warming sensation. Within a week of switching to fresh ginger, many people notice warmer extremities and improved energy levels. The effects tend to build over time as your circulation improves and inflammation decreases throughout your cardiovascular system. However, even with perfectly prepared garlic and ginger working in your system, there's a third ingredient that most people choose incorrectly, unknowingly limiting their body's ability to detoxify and protect the very arteries they're trying to heal. The third mistake that sabotages circulation results is one that surprises most people because it seems so insignificant. Yet the type of lemon you choose can determine whether your liver can effectively process and eliminate the toxins clogging your arteries, or whether those harmful substances continue circulating and damaging your cardiovascular system. A common complaint I hear is that people feel they're doing everything right with their morning tonic, but they're not experiencing the energy boost and circulation improvement they expected. When I investigate further, I often discover they're using conventional lemons from the grocery store instead of organic Meyer lemons, unknowingly introducing a burden that counteracts the very benefits they're seeking. The difference goes far beyond organic versus conventional. Regular lemons, even organic ones, contain higher levels of citric acid and lower concentrations of the flavonoids and vitamin C compounds that support cardiovascular health. But Meyer lemons, which are actually a cross between a lemon and a mandarin orange, contain unique polyphenol compounds that work synergistically with garlic and ginger to enhance circulation. More importantly, conventional lemons carry a heavy pesticide load that directly interferes with liver function. Your liver is responsible for processing the beneficial compounds from garlic and ginger, converting them into forms your body can use to clear arterial plaque and improve blood flow. When your liver is busy detoxifying pesticide residues, it has fewer resources available for these crucial cardiovascular processes. Research from the Environmental Working Group consistently ranks lemons among the fruits with the highest pesticide contamination levels. These chemicals don't just wash off with water, they penetrate the peel and flesh, becoming part of what you consume. Studies have shown that chronic low-level pesticide exposure can impair liver enzyme function by up to 30%, directly reducing your body's ability to process and utilize the healing compounds in your circulation tonic. Meyer lemons, particularly organic ones, contain significantly higher levels of limonene in their peels, a compound that supports liver detoxification and enhances the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. They also have a more balanced pH that works better with your body's natural alkalizing processes, helping create an internal environment where healing can occur more efficiently. The physical consequences of using the wrong lemons are subtle but significant. Your liver becomes overburdened, reducing its ability to process cholesterol effectively and clear inflammatory compounds from your bloodstream. This leads to persistent fatigue that doesn't respond to rest, ongoing brain fog that affects concentration and memory, and a general sense that your body isn't responding to healthy changes the way it should. Many people also experience persistent digestive issues because their liver isn't producing enough bile to properly break down fats and absorb nutrients. This creates a cycle where you're not getting full benefit from the healthy foods you're eating, leading to continued nutritional deficiencies that affect cardiovascular health. Emotionally, this creates a particularly frustrating situation. You're making the effort to prepare and consume your circulation tonic daily, but you're not seeing the results you hoped for. This often leads people to conclude that natural approaches don't work for them, when in reality, they simply need to eliminate the hidden obstacles that are blocking their progress. The solution requires being more selective about your lemon source, but it's worth the extra effort and cost. Look specifically for organic Meyer lemons, which are typically available at higher-end grocery stores or specialty markets. If Meyer lemons aren't available in your area, organic Eureka lemons are the next best choice, but you'll want to use slightly more to achieve the same therapeutic effect. When preparing your tonic, use both the juice and a small amount of the zest from organic Meyer lemons. The essential oils in the peel contain many of the liver-supporting compounds that enhance the overall effectiveness of your circulation blend. Wash the lemon thoroughly, even if it's organic, then juice it fresh each morning rather than using bottled lemon juice, which lacks the volatile compounds that provide the greatest benefit. The difference in results can be remarkable. Many people notice improved energy and better digestion within days of switching to Meyer lemons, as their liver function improves and their body can more effectively utilize the circulation-boosting compounds they're consuming. But there's another ingredient that most people completely overlook, one that can multiply the effects of everything else in your tonic by dramatically increasing blood flow to areas that need it most. Most people think they can achieve optimal circulation without addressing one of the most powerful natural vasodilators available, but this oversight keeps them from experiencing the full transformation their cardiovascular system is capable of. The fourth critical mistake is completely ignoring cayenne pepper's remarkable ability to open blood vessels and restore circulation to areas that have been deprived for years. Have you ever noticed how your hands and feet feel after eating spicy food? That warming sensation isn't just heat. It's your blood vessels dilating and circulation improving throughout your entire body. Yet when people focus on circulation improvement, cayenne rarely makes their list of essential ingredients, despite decades of research proving its effectiveness. The active compound responsible for cayenne's circulation benefits is capsaicin, which works by binding to vanilloid receptors in your blood vessels. These receptors trigger the release of nitric oxide, a powerful signaling molecule that causes smooth muscle in arterial walls to relax.
This relaxation allows blood vessels to widen, immediately reducing the pressure your heart must generate to pump blood throughout your body.
Clinical studies have demonstrated that capsaicin can increase peripheral blood flow by up to 400% within minutes of consumption. A landmark study published in the European Journal of Pharmacology showed that regular capsaicin intake not only improved acute circulation, but also helped maintain arterial flexibility over time, reducing the stiffening that typically occurs with aging. What makes cayenne particularly valuable for circulation is its ability to reach the smallest blood vessels in your extremities, the capillaries that often become compromised first in cardiovascular decline. While other circulation-supporting ingredients work primarily on larger arteries, capsaicin penetrates all the way to your fingertips and toes, restoring warmth and sensation to areas that may have felt cold and numb for years. Many people experience chronically cold hands and feet. Without realizing, this indicates poor peripheral circulation that's likely affecting their entire cardiovascular system. When blood flow to extremities is compromised, it usually means circulation to vital organs is also suboptimal, even if symptoms aren't yet apparent. The physical consequences of ignoring cayenne's circulation benefits extend beyond cold extremities. Poor peripheral circulation contributes to slower wound healing, increased susceptibility to infections, reduced exercise tolerance, and that general sense of sluggishness that makes daily activities feel more difficult than they should. Many people also experience reduced sensitivity and coordination in their hands and feet, affecting their confidence and independence. From an intimacy perspective, the circulation benefits of cayenne can be particularly significant. The same vasodilation that warms your hands and feet also improves blood flow to all areas of your body, often restoring function and sensation that may have been gradually declining. This improvement in circulation can revitalize physical intimacy and confidence in ways that surprise many people. Emotionally, chronic poor circulation creates a sense of disconnection from your own body. When your extremities feel cold and numb, when you can't feel your feet properly, or when your hands don't work as precisely as they once did, it affects your sense of vitality and capability. Restoring proper circulation helps you feel more present and engaged with physical activities you may have been avoiding. The solution is simpler than you might expect, though it requires starting gradually to allow your system to adjust. Begin with just a small pinch of high-quality cayenne pepper, approximately 1/8 teaspoon, added to your morning circulation tonic. Look for organic cayenne with a heat rating between 30,000 and 50,000 Scoville units, which provides therapeutic benefits without being overwhelming. Mix the cayenne thoroughly into your tonic after combining the other ingredients and consume it slowly. You should feel a warming sensation within minutes, starting in your core and spreading to your extremities. This is exactly what you want. It's your circulation improving in real time. As your tolerance increases over the first week or two, you can gradually increase the amount to 1/4 teaspoon or more, depending on your comfort level. The goal is to feel that gentle warming sensation without discomfort. Some people find that taking the tonic with a small amount of food helps prevent any stomach irritation, though this isn't necessary for most people. The results are often immediate and dramatic. Many people notice warmer hands and feet within the first few days, followed by improved energy levels and better overall circulation. The combination of cayenne with properly prepared garlic, fresh ginger, and Meyer lemon creates a synergistic effect that can transform how your entire cardiovascular system functions. Yet there's still another crucial ingredient that most people either skip entirely or use in the wrong form, missing out on one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that could be the key to reversing years of arterial damage. The fifth mistake that prevents people from achieving real arterial healing is overlooking turmeric entirely, or worse, using it in forms that provide virtually no therapeutic benefit. This golden root contains one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory compounds ever studied, yet most people either skip it completely or waste their money on ineffective preparations that can't deliver meaningful results. What fascinates me most about turmeric is how dramatically it can change someone's inflammatory markers when used correctly. I regularly see people whose C-reactive protein levels, a key indicator of cardiovascular inflammation, drop by 40% or more within weeks of adding properly prepared fresh turmeric to their daily routine. Yet these same compounds remain virtually unavailable to your body when turmeric is used in common ways. The active ingredient in turmeric curcumin has been extensively studied for its ability to reduce the chronic inflammation that damages arterial walls and leads to plaque formation. However, curcumin has extremely poor bioavailability when consumed alone. Your liver processes it so quickly that very little reaches your bloodstream, and even less makes it to your cardiovascular system where it's needed most. This explains why so many people try turmeric supplements or add turmeric powder to their food without experiencing meaningful results. They're consuming a powerful healing compound that their body simply can't access or use effectively. Research published in the Journal of Pharmacology and Experimental Therapeutics found that curcumin absorption can be increased by up to 2,000% when combined with specific compounds that enhance bioavailability. The inflammation that turmeric addresses isn't just general body inflammation, it's the specific type of chronic, low-grade inflammation that occurs in arterial walls when they're repeatedly damaged by high blood pressure, elevated blood sugar, or oxidative stress. This inflammation triggers a cascade of reactions that leads to plaque formation, arterial stiffening, and eventually heart attacks or strokes. When this arterial inflammation continues unchecked, several concerning things happen in your cardiovascular system. Your arterial walls become thicker and less flexible, forcing your heart to work harder to pump blood. Cholesterol and other substances begin adhering to inflamed areas, creating the plaques that narrow your arteries. Your blood vessels lose their ability to dilate properly, reducing circulation throughout your body. Physically, chronic arterial inflammation manifests as persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, brain fog that affects your ability to think clearly, and a general sense that your body isn't responding the way it used to. Many people also notice increased joint stiffness and slower recovery from physical activity, as inflammation affects not just their cardiovascular system, but their entire body. The emotional impact of chronic inflammation is often underestimated. When your brain isn't receiving optimal blood flow due to inflamed and narrowed arteries, it affects your mood, motivation, and mental clarity. Many people experience increased irritability, difficulty concentrating, and a sense of mental sluggishness that makes everyday tasks feel more challenging than they should. The solution requires using fresh turmeric root combined with specific compounds that dramatically enhance its absorption and effectiveness. You'll need about 1 inch of fresh turmeric root, peeled and grated or finely chopped. Fresh turmeric contains volatile oils and compounds that are lost in dried powder forms, making it significantly more effective for reducing inflammation. The key to unlocking turmeric's benefits lies in combining it with black pepper and a healthy fat. The piperine in black pepper inhibits the liver enzymes that break down curcumin, allowing much more of it to reach your bloodstream. Adding a small amount of coconut oil or even the natural oils from properly prepared fresh ginger helps with absorption since curcumin is fat-soluble. When preparing your circulation tonic, add the fresh grated turmeric along with a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper. The combination of warm water and the other ingredients in your tonic creates an ideal environment for curcumin absorption. Many people notice reduced joint stiffness and improved mental clarity within the first week, with more significant cardiovascular benefits becoming apparent over the following weeks. Be aware that fresh turmeric will stain surfaces and clothing, so handle it carefully. The bright golden color is actually an indication of its potency. The more vibrant the color, the higher the curcumin content. Some people prefer to wear gloves when handling fresh turmeric to avoid temporarily staining their hands. But even with all these powerful circulation-boosting ingredients working together, there's one more component that can make or break your results, something that affects how well your body can actually absorb and utilize everything you're consuming. The sixth problem that undermines circulation improvement efforts is something most people never consider, yet it determines whether your body can actually absorb and utilize all the powerful compounds you're consuming. Without addressing your body's pH balance and digestive efficiency, even the most perfectly prepared circulation tonic may pass through your system without delivering its full therapeutic potential. Many people report taking their circulation ingredients faithfully for weeks without seeing the dramatic results they expected, only to discover that their body's ability to break down and absorb nutrients has been compromised by poor digestive pH balance. This is particularly common in people over 50, when stomach acid production naturally begins to decline, creating a cascade of absorption problems that affect everything from mineral utilization to cardiovascular health. The relationship between pH balance and nutrient absorption is more critical than most people realize. Your stomach needs to maintain a highly acidic environment, around pH 1.5 to 2.0, to properly break down the complex compounds in garlic, ginger, turmeric, and other circulation-supporting ingredients. When stomach acid is insufficient, these beneficial compounds remain bound in forms your intestines can't absorb effectively. Apple cider vinegar addresses this problem by providing acetic acid that helps restore optimal digestive pH, while also supplying beneficial enzymes and probiotics that support overall digestive health. Research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that consuming diluted apple cider vinegar before meals significantly improved the absorption of minerals and antioxidants, particularly the types found in circulation-supporting herbs and spices. Beyond pH balance, apple cider vinegar provides specific benefits for cardiovascular health through its ability to help regulate blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. When blood sugar spikes after meals, it creates inflammation throughout your vascular system and promotes the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that damage arterial walls. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar helps moderate these blood sugar spikes, protecting your cardiovascular system from this ongoing damage. When your body can't properly absorb the nutrients you're consuming, several concerning things happen. The powerful allicin from garlic, gingerols from fresh ginger, curcumin from turmeric, and other beneficial compounds pass through your digestive system largely unused. Your body continues to be deficient in the very nutrients it needs to repair arterial damage and improve circulation, despite your best efforts to provide them. Physically, poor nutrient absorption manifests as persistent fatigue that doesn't respond to dietary improvements, slow healing from minor injuries, and a general sense that your body isn't responding to positive changes the way it should. Many people also experience digestive discomfort, bloating, and irregular bowel movements that indicate their digestive system isn't functioning optimally. The emotional toll of poor absorption can be particularly frustrating because you're doing everything you believe is right for your health without seeing proportional results. This often leads people to conclude that natural approaches don't work for them, when the real issue is that their body simply isn't able to access the healing compounds they're providing. The solution involves incorporating raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother into your daily routine in a way that maximizes its pH balancing and absorption enhancing effects. The mother refers to the cloudy, stringy substance that contains beneficial enzymes and probiotics crucial for digestive health. Avoid clear, filtered versions that have been processed to remove these beneficial components. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar to your circulation tonic, but be sure to dilute it properly to prevent damage to tooth enamel or digestive irritation. The acidity of undiluted vinegar can be too harsh for regular consumption, but when properly diluted in your tonic, it provides therapeutic benefits without adverse effects. Timing is crucial for maximum benefit. Consume your apple cider vinegar-enhanced tonic about 15 to 20 minutes before eating, which gives it time to begin optimizing your digestive pH before food arrives in your stomach. This timing ensures that when you consume meals containing additional circulation-supporting nutrients, your body is primed to absorb them effectively. Many people notice improved digestion and energy levels within days of adding properly diluted apple cider vinegar to their routine. The combination of better nutrient absorption and the direct cardiovascular benefits of acetic acid often produces results that are more dramatic and sustained than using circulation-supporting ingredients alone. The pH balancing effects of apple cider vinegar also help create an internal environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive while harmful bacteria are suppressed. This improved gut health has direct implications for cardiovascular wellness, as emerging research continues to reveal the strong connection between digestive health and heart health. Now that we've covered the essential ingredients most people get wrong, there's one final component that can sweeten your circulation tonic while providing its own unique cardiovascular benefits, but only if you choose the right type and avoid the processed versions that can actually harm your health. The seventh mistake people make with their circulation tonic is either skipping sweetener entirely, or even worse, using processed honey that's been stripped of the very compounds that make honey a cardiovascular powerhouse. This oversight not only makes the tonic less palatable, but also eliminates a source of natural enzymes and antioxidants that can significantly enhance your body's ability to produce cellular energy and fight arterial damage. Many people tell me they avoid adding anything sweet to their health tonics because they're concerned about blood sugar, but this thinking misses the profound difference between processed sugars and raw honey's complex nutritional profile. I've observed remarkable improvements in energy levels and overall vitality when people switch from avoiding sweeteners entirely to using high-quality raw honey in appropriate amounts. The distinction between raw honey and processed honey is as significant as the difference between fresh garlic and garlic powder. Raw honey contains over 180 different compounds, including enzymes like glucose oxidase and catalase, antioxidants like flavonoids and phenolic acids, and trace minerals that work synergistically to support cardiovascular health. These compounds are completely destroyed during the high heat processing that most commercial honey undergoes. When honey is heated above 118 degrees F during processing, the beneficial enzymes are denatured and become inactive. The delicate antioxidant compounds break down, and much of the honey's antimicrobial properties are lost. What remains is essentially sugar water, with none of the therapeutic benefits that have made honey valued as medicine for thousands of years. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that raw honey consumption actually improved insulin sensitivity and helped stabilize blood sugar levels, contrary to what many people expect from a natural sweetener. The study showed that the enzymes and antioxidants in raw honey help moderate the absorption of its natural sugars, preventing the blood sugar spikes that contribute to arterial inflammation. Raw honey also provides unique cardiovascular benefits through its nitric oxide content and nitric oxide promoting compounds. Nitric oxide is crucial for maintaining healthy blood vessel function, helping arteries relax and dilate to improve circulation. A study in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition demonstrated that regular consumption of raw honey increased nitric oxide levels by up to 50% in participants. When you skip honey entirely or use processed versions, you miss out on these cellular energy and circulation benefits. Your tonic may be harder to consume consistently due to its intense taste, and you're not getting the enzyme support that helps your body more effectively utilize the other powerful ingredients you're consuming. Physically, the absence of raw honey's energy-supporting compounds can leave you feeling like your circulation tonic isn't providing the sustained energy boost you need. Many people experience energy crashes or find that their improved circulation doesn't translate into the increased vitality they were hoping for. From an emotional standpoint, a tonic that's difficult to consume due to harsh taste often leads to inconsistent use. When something tastes unpleasant,
you're more likely to skip doses or eventually abandon the routine entirely, preventing you from experiencing the cumulative benefits that only come with consistent use.
The solution is finding truly raw, unprocessed honey from a reputable source. Look for honey that's labeled as raw and unfiltered, preferably from local beekeepers or specialty health stores. The honey should be somewhat cloudy or opaque rather than crystal clear, and it may contain small pieces of beeswax or pollen, which are signs that it hasn't been overprocessed. Manuka honey from New Zealand offers additional therapeutic benefits due to its unique methylglyoxal content, which provides enhanced antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. However, high-quality local raw honey is often just as beneficial and more affordable for daily use. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey to your circulation tonic after combining all other ingredients. This amount provides therapeutic benefits without significantly impacting blood sugar, especially when consumed as part of your morning routine when your metabolism is most active. The honey not only improves taste but also helps slow the absorption of the tonic's other compounds, providing more sustained benefits throughout the morning. Many people are surprised by how much more palatable and effective their circulation tonic becomes with the addition of quality raw honey. The natural sweetness makes the strong flavors of garlic, ginger, and cayenne more manageable, while the enzymes and antioxidants provide their own circulation and energy benefits. The transformation that occurs when you combine all these properly prepared, high-quality ingredients is remarkable. You're not just addressing circulation, you're providing your body with a comprehensive array of compounds that work together to restore cardiovascular health, increase energy, and help you reclaim the vitality that may have been gradually slipping away. The eighth mistake that prevents people from achieving optimal circulation results is overlooking cinnamon's powerful ability to stabilize blood sugar and protect arterial walls from the damage that occurs with glucose fluctuations. Most people think of cinnamon as just a pleasant-tasting spice, but they're missing one of nature's most effective tools for maintaining the stable blood sugar levels that are essential for cardiovascular health. Research consistently shows a direct connection between blood sugar stability and circulation quality. When blood glucose levels spike repeatedly throughout the day, it creates a cascade of vascular damage that directly interferes with the circulation improvements you're trying to achieve. Yet most people preparing circulation tonics never consider addressing this fundamental aspect of cardiovascular health. The relationship between blood sugar and arterial health is more direct than many people realize. When glucose levels rise rapidly, it triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to proteins in your blood vessel walls. These glycated proteins, known as advanced glycation end products or AGEs, make arterial walls stiff and inflexible, directly counteracting the circulation benefits you're working to achieve with other ingredients. Cinnamon contains powerful compounds called polyphenols, particularly one called methyl hydroxychalcone polymer, which mimics insulin's action at the cellular level. This allows your cells to absorb glucose more efficiently, preventing the blood sugar spikes that damage your cardiovascular system. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity by up to 29% and reduce fasting blood glucose levels significantly. But here's where most people make a critical error. They use the wrong type of cinnamon. The common cinnamon found in most grocery stores is cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can be toxic to the liver in large amounts. Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, contains the same beneficial compounds for blood sugar control, but with minimal coumarin content, making it safe for daily therapeutic use. Ceylon cinnamon also has superior anti-inflammatory properties that directly benefit your cardiovascular system. The polyphenols in Ceylon cinnamon help reduce the chronic inflammation that contributes to arterial plaque formation, while simultaneously improving your body's ability to utilize glucose efficiently. When blood sugar remains unstable, several things happen that directly interfere with circulation improvement. Your blood becomes more viscous, making it harder for your heart to pump effectively. Your arterial walls become inflamed and less flexible, reducing their ability to dilate and improve blood flow. The oxidative stress created by glucose spikes also depletes your body's antioxidant reserves, leaving your cardiovascular system more vulnerable to damage. Physically, unstable blood sugar manifests as energy crashes that make you feel exhausted despite taking circulation-supporting ingredients. Many people experience brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and mood swings that occur when blood glucose levels fluctuate dramatically throughout the day. These symptoms often mask the circulation improvements you're achieving, making it seem like your efforts aren't working. Emotionally, blood sugar instability creates a roller coaster effect that affects your motivation and consistency with healthy habits. When you experience energy crashes and mood fluctuations, you're more likely to skip doses of your circulation tonic or abandon the routine entirely during challenging days. The solution requires incorporating Ceylon cinnamon into your daily routine in the right amount and form. Add approximately 1–2 teaspoons of high-quality Ceylon cinnamon powder to your circulation tonic, or use a 2-inch piece of Ceylon cinnamon bark that you can steep in warm water before adding your other ingredients. Ceylon cinnamon has a milder, sweeter taste compared to cassia cinnamon, making it more pleasant in your morning tonic. It blends well with the other flavors, particularly complementing the sweetness of raw honey while adding its own warming properties that enhance circulation. Look for Ceylon cinnamon that's labeled as such, as it's often more expensive than regular cinnamon, but worth the investment for daily therapeutic use. Many health food stores carry Ceylon cinnamon, or you can source it from reputable spice companies that specialize in high-quality herbs and spices. When you add Ceylon cinnamon to your circulation tonic, you'll often notice more stable energy levels throughout the morning and better overall response to the other circulation-supporting ingredients. The blood sugar stabilization effect helps create an internal environment where your cardiovascular system can respond more effectively to the healing compounds you're providing. Many people report that adding Ceylon cinnamon was the final piece that made their circulation tonic truly effective. The combination of improved blood sugar control and enhanced circulation creates a synergistic effect that often produces the dramatic results people are seeking. But there's one final ingredient that can make or break the effectiveness of your entire circulation blend, something that determines whether your body can actually absorb and utilize all these powerful compounds or whether they'll pass through your system largely unused. The ninth mistake that sabotages circulation improvement efforts is one that seems almost too simple to matter, yet it can determine whether you absorb 20% or 2,000% of the beneficial compounds in your tonic. Most people completely overlook fresh black pepper, dismissing it as just another spice, when it's actually the key that unlocks your body's ability to utilize everything else you're consuming. This oversight puzzles me because the difference in results can be so dramatic. I consistently observe people who report modest improvements from their circulation routine, suddenly experiencing remarkable changes when they add properly prepared fresh black pepper to their mix. The transformation often happens within days, as their body finally gains access to compounds that were previously passing through their system largely unused. The secret lies in piperine, the alkaloid compound that gives black pepper its characteristic bite. Piperine is one of nature's most powerful bioavailability enhancers, working by inhibiting specific enzymes in your liver and intestines that normally break down and eliminate beneficial compounds before they can reach your bloodstream. When you consume curcumin from turmeric, for example, your liver's cytochrome P450 enzymes and glucuronidation processes rapidly metabolize it, leaving very little available for your cardiovascular system to use. Piperine temporarily blocks these processes, allowing dramatically more curcumin to enter your bloodstream and reach the tissues where it can reduce arterial inflammation and support circulation. Research published in Planta Medica demonstrated that piperine increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Similar studies have shown significant bioavailability improvements for other compounds commonly found in circulation tonics, including the gingerols from fresh ginger and various antioxidants from other ingredients. But piperine's benefits extend beyond enhancing absorption of other compounds. It has its own circulation-supporting properties, including the ability to stimulate digestive enzymes that improve overall nutrient utilization. Piperine also demonstrates thermogenic effects, gently increasing your metabolic rate and improving circulation as your body generates more energy at the cellular level. The consequences of skipping this crucial ingredient are more significant than most people realize. Without adequate piperine, you may be absorbing only a fraction of the beneficial compounds you're consuming, despite the time, effort, and expense you're investing in high-quality ingredients. This poor absorption explains why some people see minimal results from circulation protocols that should be highly effective. Physically, inadequate nutrient absorption leaves you feeling like you're doing everything right without seeing proportional benefits. Your circulation may improve slightly, but not to the degree that creates noticeable changes in energy, warmth in extremities, or overall vitality. Many people experience continued fatigue and brain fog despite consuming powerful circulation-supporting compounds daily. The emotional frustration of poor absorption can be particularly discouraging. When you're investing in quality ingredients and preparing them properly, yet not experiencing the transformation you were hoping for, it's natural to question whether natural approaches can really work for you. This often leads people to abandon beneficial routines right before they might have discovered the missing piece. The solution requires using fresh black pepper in the right amount and form. Pre-ground pepper that's been sitting in your spice cabinet for months has lost much of its piperine content through oxidation and exposure to light. You need freshly ground black peppercorns to get the bioavailability enhancement you're seeking. Add approximately 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper to your circulation tonic just before consuming it. Grinding the pepper fresh ensures maximum piperine content, while adding it at the end prevents the volatile compounds from degrading during preparation of other ingredients. Use whole black peppercorns and grind them yourself using a pepper mill or spice grinder. The pepper should have a sharp, pungent aroma when freshly ground. This indicates high piperine content. Avoid white pepper or other pepper varieties for this purpose, as they contain different compounds and won't provide the same bioavailability benefits. The timing of pepper addition matters. Add it to your completed tonic just before drinking, as piperine can degrade when exposed to heat or when mixed with acidic ingredients for extended periods. This final addition ensures you're getting maximum absorption enhancement from every dose. Many people are surprised by how much more effective their circulation tonic becomes with the addition of fresh black pepper. The enhanced absorption means you're finally getting full benefit from all the other high-quality ingredients you've been using, often resulting in the dramatic circulation improvements you were expecting all along. The combination of proper bioavailability enhancement with all the correctly prepared circulation-supporting ingredients creates a synergistic effect that can transform your cardiovascular health. But there's one final critical factor that determines whether you'll see results or remain frustrated, and it has nothing to do with the ingredients themselves. The final and perhaps most crucial mistake that prevents people from experiencing the full circulation boosting power of their 10-ingredient tonic is consuming it at the wrong time or in the wrong sequence. Even with every ingredient perfectly prepared, timing can mean the difference between transformation and disappointment. Yet most people never consider when and how they take their circulation blend. The most dramatic transformations I witness occur when people finally understand that their body's ability to absorb and utilize these powerful compounds follows predictable daily rhythms. Many people report taking their tonic sporadically throughout the day or consistently at times when their digestive systems simply can't provide optimal absorption, then wonder why their results remain modest despite using high-quality ingredients. Your body's circadian rhythms don't just affect sleep and wake cycles. They profoundly influence digestive enzyme production, liver detoxification processes, and cardiovascular function. Research in chronobiology has revealed that your stomach acid production peaks in the early morning hours, making this the optimal time for consuming therapeutic compounds that require strong acid for proper breakdown and absorption. Morning consumption also aligns with your body's natural cortisol rhythm, which helps mobilize energy and nutrients when they're needed most. The slight stress response created by potent ingredients like garlic and cayenne is actually beneficial when it occurs during your body's natural activation period, supporting circulation and energy production throughout the day. The sequence of ingredient preparation and consumption is equally critical. Many people make the mistake of combining all ingredients simultaneously, which can cause chemical interactions that reduce the potency of individual compounds. The proper sequence ensures that each ingredient maintains its therapeutic properties while enhancing the absorption and effectiveness of the others. When timing and sequencing are incorrect, several things happen that dramatically reduce your results. Your digestive system may not produce adequate enzymes to break down complex compounds like allicin and curcumin. The pH balance in your stomach may not be optimal for nutrient absorption. Your liver's detoxification processes may be focused on other tasks, reducing its ability to properly metabolize and distribute beneficial compounds. Physically, poor timing manifests as inconsistent results that leave you questioning whether the tonic is working. You might experience mild improvements that plateau quickly, or benefits that seem to come and go unpredictably. Many people also notice digestive discomfort when they consume their tonic. After combining these ingredients, add the crushed garlic that has been resting for 10 minutes. Finally, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey and 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper just before consuming. This sequence ensures optimal potency and absorption of each compound. The solution requires following a specific preparation and consumption protocol that maximizes absorption while minimizing potential digestive discomfort. Begin your morning routine by crushing 2 to 3 fresh garlic cloves and allowing them to sit for exactly 10 minutes while you prepare other ingredients. This timing is crucial for allicin formation and cannot be rushed. While the garlic rests, grate 1 inch of fresh ginger root and 1 inch of fresh turmeric root. Heat 8 to 10 ounces of purified water to warm but not boiling temperature, approximately 110–120 degrees. Water that's too hot will destroy delicate enzymes and compounds. Ingredients without seeing the dramatic improvements others report, it's natural to assume the approach simply doesn't work for your body type or health condition. Add the grated ginger and turmeric to the warm water first, allowing them to steep for 3 to 4 minutes. Then add 2 tablespoons of raw apple cider vinegar with the mother, followed by the juice of 1 organic Meyer lemon. Stir in 1–2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon and a small pinch of high-quality cayenne pepper. After combining these ingredients, add the crushed garlic that has been resting for 10 minutes. Finally, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey and 1 to 4 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper just before consuming. This sequence ensures optimal potency and absorption of each compound. Consume this complete tonic first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, at least 30 minutes before eating any food. This timing allows maximum absorption while your digestive system is primed for nutrient uptake. Drink it slowly over 5 to 10 minutes rather than consuming it quickly, as this improves digestion and reduces any potential stomach irritation. For maximum results, maintain consistency with both timing and preparation. Your body adapts to routine, and the cumulative effects of daily consumption are far more significant than sporadic use of even perfectly prepared tonics. Most people notice initial improvements within the first week: warmer hands and feet, increased energy, better digestion. By week 2, circulation improvements become more apparent, with better stamina and mental clarity. The most dramatic transformations typically occur between weeks 3 and 6 as your cardiovascular system responds to the cumulative effects of consistent, properly timed nutrition. This powerful 10-ingredient circulation tonic represents more than just a morning routine. It's a daily commitment to reclaiming the vitality and health that's rightfully yours. When prepared correctly, timed properly, and consumed consistently, these simple kitchen ingredients can restore circulation, clear arterial blockages, and return the energy and confidence you thought were lost forever. Your body has been waiting for these nutrients, and now you know exactly how to provide them in the most effective way possible.